So check it out, you guys. This is going to be the setup for the trip Steven's about to go on. This is a trailer we're borrowing. But look how good it fits. We were worried if it was going to work with our, what is it, cargo carrier?
Yeah.
It's called? Yeah, and Steven wanted to bring the cargo carrier because it just helps a lot having more outdoor storage. And yeah, this trailer works on here perfectly. Steven thought he was going to have to buy an extension thing, but no, works fine. It's got plenty of clear. Again, another great reason why to get one of these that lifts up higher for the cargo carrier. This is actually only made for like four-wheelers. This thing is supposed to be for a four-wheeler, but gosh, it's so handy, the fact that it lifts up higher right there. So yeah, that's great. We can have a cargo carrier and a trailer behind the RV. It's really neat because this cargo carrier thing comes with the hitch setup, right? If we ever buy our, because we're just borrowing our friends, but if we ever get our own, we don't have to buy any extra accessories. We would just have to buy the trailer and everything else is like ready to go for it.
Yep.
So this RV is, it's ready to go. Our propane tank is here. Finally, we have been wanting to get us one of these. It's gonna need some adjustments, but this will be so nice. We used propane on our last big trip, but we had to kind of just bring a like portable thing to carry around on the trip with us. This will be one that's just installed like under the RV. It'll hold a good amount of propane. And for those that don't know, we use propane in the RV for, main thing is a nice hot shower. It heats up our water. It's a hot water tank. Or it heats up, yeah, through the hot water tank. But, and then also to cook on the stove. That's the main two things. And then if we ever decided to use the propane heater, we could use that. I mean, I don't see us being in cold climates a lot anyways. And if we do, like, we'd probably just be in, like, or we could just use a electric heater. But yeah, this will mostly just be for hot water, for shower, and for cooking.
Really in there.
It's our unboxing. It's our propane tank. I'm excited about it. We have been wanting this for a long time.
We ordered one a year ago this time.
Yeah.
It's been back ordered ever since. Until now.
Yay! That looks nice, don't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be good?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing bad. I mean, it's just, you know, just paint, like its bracket's bent, but we gotta replace. I mean, we gotta cut this bracket off anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a new tank. It was just, you know, it was just one like it got dropped or something like that.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, as long as it works.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got it for like $150 less than what normal cost is.
Heck yeah. That sounds good to me. I can deal with a few dents and
these
things.
These brackets are too tall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Yep.
why. I don't know why the brackets are so tall. Like on our original tank, the mounting surface was almost flush with the top of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So that, you know, I've got to cut this and shorten it, or the tank's going to sit too low to the ground and we'll hit it on things.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen other people having to do that for their propane tanks they order. I mean, I don't know why they make them like that.
Yeah, I mean, the RVs typically don't have a ton of ground clearance. So
Yeah, you don't want it to hang too low.
Yeah, I don't know why the mountain brackets are so tall on this, but it's just, the main thing is it's the same diameter tank and it's the same length.
Yeah, sweet.
So,
Cool.
Yeah.
So we can do adjustments to the other thing.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
looks like it's in pretty good shape though.
Sweet. Got one more new thing for our RV.
Yeah.
It's getting nicer and nicer every day.
A little rustier than what it was, but
Gosh.
that's about how rusty it was.
This is the old propane tank that we are replacing. It's pretty rough. It's pretty bad. So,
Well, see, I would have sandblasted this and painted it, but here's the problem: is up here there was a like a nameplate that was welded there, and when I took this off, it's like really pitted underneath that nameplate. Like the metal's probably super thin in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really dangerous to use this tank. You know, once you get it filled, it's pressurized, and it could potentially blow out right there.
Yeah.
Where the metal's thin. If it wasn't for that, I mean, even though the tank looks bad,
you could make it look better,
well,
but
it's just surface rust.
Yeah, you could.
You know,
when you're dealing with propane,
yeah, and plus
you don't want a chance of something not working right. You know.
Well, and plus all these, you know, all the valves are pretty bad shape. All that needs to be replaced.
You want something in good condition when you're dealing with something like that.
But see how low these mounts are on this one? You know, they're not, you know, like that new one, like the mounts are like way up here.
Yeah, way out. So we'll adjust it. We'll make it work.
Yep.
But another thing Stephen mentioned too is this is where you would have filled in the propane tank, right?
Yeah, and it's real low. The new one's, the filler's up
over
high.
there. So we're going to have to make some kind of door or something to access it on the RV.
Yeah, because see, once you get the tank put up in there, you know, the skirting on the RV, you know, your filler will be like right around here. So you know, when you go to take because this is what they call like a fixed mount propane tank. It's not like a barbecue mount, like a barbecue tank where you can just take it off
in and out.
You know, yeah, this actually mounts to the RV, and you have to drive the RV to the place that fills it.
Yeah.
So know, they got about to get their hose in there to fill it. So I'm gonna have to cut this out and make like a little trap door there, so you can like undo it and open it up, so they can get straight into that hose.
Yep.
That fitting.
So yeah, a few little adjustments, but we have it, and we'll make it work, and it'll be real nice to have.
Yep.
And we went through very little propane on our trip, didn't we? This was for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That we used it, and you said we went through very little propane. So
yeah.
Once we fill up that tank, like, it'll probably last us a while.
The only thing that uses a lot of propane is if you was running the heater.
And it's like I said earlier in an earlier clip, I don't think we'll be using heat. I don't plan on vacationing in cold climates.
Well,
I'm a southern girl, so no. I want to travel to warm areas.
Well, the thing is, the only time you really need to use the gas furnace in here is if like you was boondocking, you didn't have hookups. If you have hookups at a campground,
just use electric.
Yeah, we have like a little electric, little space heater. Just use it.
Yeah, as small as this rig is, like, that'd be plenty.
But the stove doesn't use much propane, and the hot water heater doesn't use much.
Yeah.
The only thing that consumes it is the furnace.
Yeah. So once we fill up that tank, like, it'll be a long time in between that we would have to like keep refilling it, you know. So we are back in the RV again. I know that's a common phrase I always use all the time, but but we are. Stephen actually just came back from a trip in the RV. I told y'all about in the last video. Him and the guys just came back, and y'all had a good time in here, didn't you?
Very good time.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of use out of this RV, aren't we?
It was 3 of us went on the trip, and it was very comfortable, and it's very nice.
yeah, much better than tent camping. I mean, that's what y'all would have done if y'all didn't have this thing. Is just get tents or something.
No, it wouldn't have been near as convenient and comfortable as this. I mean, yeah. So
y'all didn't use a whole lot, but at least you had like a comfy inside place to sleep, and you said that it. I don't know if I told you on the last video, but you did some carburetor work. You completely replaced the carburetor.
Yes, we put a new Weber carburetor conversion on it, and it really made a huge difference, like power wise, and you know, just the way it runs, you know, is much better. Yeah. But I mean, like some of the mountains that we climbed over that we used to could only do like 35 miles an hour up, we was doing 45. So I mean, it made and I guess the same fuel mileage as it did before. So
because you were worried about that, or not worried, but you that was something you thought about, was when you did the carburetor work. It may get worse fuel mileage. But it didn't. No, same 14 miles a gallon. Sweet. And that was pulling a trailer with 3 of us and all of our camping stuff, and so that was pretty impressed. That was a very good upgrade. Oh yeah. So I guess today we're just going to be focusing on cleaning the RV again. I'm not going to do as much of a heavy clean like I did in the last video. I'm just going to focus on cleaning the floors again, and the bathroom. That's another great thing
Yeah.
about it too, is that bathroom having a whole separate room, you guys.
Yeah.
What did y'all use it for this
Yeah,
trip?
we put all of our wet riding gear and stuff out because it did rain on us Sunday, and it rained about half a day, and we got pretty wet, so it was nice having somewhere just to throw all our wet gear, you know, and not have to worry about it, you know, making a mess inside the RV. And you know, the bathrooms, you can just rinse it out with a water hose and, you know, wipe the mud off and you're good to go.
I love it.
So yeah, that's really nice having that.
I agree. I love having a separate wet bath, just a separate room space in this RV, because a lot of rigs don't have that, and it's so handy for like adventure trips like this where you just need a place to throw stuff.
Yeah, and then you got the door, you can shut it and it cut, you know, you don't have all the smell coming in, you know, from the wet clothes.
Yeah, you can still live comfortably in here.
Yeah.
And just throw all your stuff in there and worry about it when we get home. And so that's what I'm going to do today too, is clean that bathroom.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you guys, we love this thing. We're already getting so much use out of it, just in trips like this even. We're planning another trip maybe in a few weeks to another beautiful campground we discovered recently. That's not too far from where we live, so we might be doing that trip soon. So, and then of course Ohio. Our big Ohio trip is coming up in a few months. It's not far.
Not far away.
Like a little over 2 months away. So
we're looking forward to that. That's gonna be a long trip.
So what all are we planning to try to get done? It's funny because every year we give ourselves kind of a crunch time to get things done, and every year we think we won't have to do that year. But then we end up having to do it anyways. So this year we do kind of have a crunch time of things we want to get done before Ohio. So what else are you
we have the new propane tank that we need to install, get all the propane working so we can use our stove and stuff on the trip. And so we got that to do. And I don't know, we still got I still got a random stalling problem that I've got to look it over. I done it twice on our trip we just did, where you're going along and it just quits. You know, the engine just quits, and then we pulled off the side of the road, and you know, after it sets for just a minute or two, it finally starts back up and runs fine, and then you'll go hundreds of miles before it'll do it again. You know, it's so
random.
So I've got to look into that. But just other than that, not too much to do there. The propane tank shouldn't be that big of a deal, so hopefully.
I would like to, if we can, hang up all. I've got a bunch of storage solutions. But we got to get like command strips or Velcro or something to hang everything up in here, and hang everything up in the shower and stuff.
Maybe some better curtains or blinds or something.
One thing about our big trip we did last year is I realized I need more privacy in here. At night, when the lights are on in here, it's just, that was one thing I didn't feel comfortable enough in here, was the privacy. So we're definitely going to need some other solution. We're not exactly sure what. If you have recommendations of what you think would be the best solution, I don't really want anything that fully blocks the light, like blackout. I don't want that, because I love natural light coming in here, and even that like kind of gently waking us up in the morning. But what would y'all's recommendations be? Should we get blinds? Should we get better curtains? Should we get the insulation things? But I mean, I know the insulation things would be blackout. I don't know. But what would y'all recommend? Please leave that in the comments. What would be the best thing to do? Because we are very much thinking about it and considering some better solutions for our windows in here. But I guess that's it for right now, and the rest of the video is probably gonna be clips of cleaning this thing. So see y'all in a second. So this is our storage box we had on the back of the RV. And for some reason, it really stinks. We don't know why. It didn't hold any of our sewage things. That has a whole separate compartment. But anyways, that's what Steven's about to do, is clean this thing. Just hose it down and wash it out and clean it. So, yeah. There it is right there. Ain't it pretty? I love our little RV.
Stuff about out.
It's the totally awesome stuff in it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I've seen other people use it on their channels, but you've been using this stuff for years, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
This stuff's really good, y'all, to clean with. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but it was Steven's whole idea to start this whole RV journey. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
I was not confident about it, but I'm so glad we did it. It was a lot of work, but oh my gosh, it's so worth it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how it would be either. Never even stayed in an RV until we bought this one.
Yeah. Hi everyone, and that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos about this vintage RV. We have more soon to come. We've been shooting a lot. I have a whole video that will be on this channel soon, all about repairing that propane tank, that new propane tank that you saw in this video. There's a video soon to come showing all kinds of work that Steven did to it. And also we have another video all about a trip we just went on, and that'll be coming up soon. So watch out for that, or subscribe. Click that bell if you want to get notified for it, because again, it's just another trip. We went for just a weekend getaway in the RV, and we went to camp for the weekend. And like we said in this video, we're so new to RVing that we've never really done camping like this. We never did tent camping, so this is really in a lot of ways our first time camping at all. So so we were excited about it, and it was a great trip, so much fun. So if you like RV content, and if you're thinking about looking into RVing at all, if you want to see what it's like, please stay tuned, because that video shows a lot of what it's like camping in an RV. So so please stay tuned, and thank you all so much again for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. God bless.